Well, hey there. Welcome. We are currently on the moon, and the vehicle of choice for the moon is obviously not a rover, but a moon hawk. You see what I did there? What a comedian. So, here's what we're going to do. Not only were we messing around on the moon, like last time we messed around on the moon gravity, right? So this time, obviously, we're going to have moon gravity again. As you can see, it is set to moon, negative 1.62, or yeah, I said numbers, right? We're going to set ourselves a little bit of a mission. We were at this flag that is just extremely high density pixels everywhere. Oh, quiet vehicle. Definitely flapping in the wind that totally exists on the moon. Absolutely, right? And we are going to take this thing and get it over to what looks like some sort of crashed spacecraft over here. I think that somewhere on this map there is the lunar lander modeled somewhere based on the screenshots I saw before downloading it, but I haven't looked around here myself at all. I don't think that's going to be it. That looks more like a UFO from here. Also, to add to the challenge, I could just, click it and give myself a route right there and know that it's in that direction. But more than knowing the general direction, which I could have already gathered without doing that, I'm not going to do such things. So I've just had a thought there. I'm next to the flag. Wouldn't the lander be, right here? Maybe the screenshots, the lander was a separate mod that it recommended. Anyway, let's go. I've made a few minor changes to this. This is, of course, the terrible... Jeez, that engine is loud. The terrible configuration of this car. Literally, that's what it's called. I've basically just given it a little bit beefier suspension because I'm not sure what's going to be happening over here. Was that a good idea? I don't know. Maybe it made it stiffer. Maybe that means it's going to get less traction here. I don't know. We will find out. We'll see if we can navigate that spacecraft. We'll probably reference the map a few times, but that's about all the changes I've made to this thing, more or less. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if up here this is going to be a big drop-off straight ahead and we're going to plummet to our death immediately. Like, I have no idea. This is the farthest I've gone out so far. Ooh, yeah, we got some air. I mean, we can tell this is moon gravity. Woohoo! I like using this camera angle when I'm driving with moon gravity, just because that gets me a better idea of if my vehicle is actually off the ground. And so far, we haven't sent it into the abyss. We haven't sent it into some random crater like we could have if we went down there. That's another thing, too. Are we going to be able to make it up all these hills? We have momentum, so I think right here is not going to be a problem, but sooner or later, I should probably slow down. Oh, no. Slowing down isn't possible when you're in the air. No, don't rotate. Ooh, that's got to be hard on the vehicle. Are we gonna... Can we stay on our wheels, please? Kinda? Ish? Please don't roll. My right front is messed up badly. That might not be a terrible issue. Although, clearly not helping with the control thing that is already a big enough pain when your vehicle's not necessarily making contact with the ground. And that, okay, I can't even stop myself from spinning. I'll just wait, thanks. Do I have steering in my left wheel still? Yes, I do. Okay. Can I accelerate? This is a problem, because now my car is just teetering because the front right isn't touching. So I try moving, and now the thing teeters and my rear left comes off the ground. And suddenly I'm only propelling myself forward on one side, and, well, gravity stuff and things. This has already become a lot more difficult. Kind of forgot going up that last hill behind us that, no gravity means very little brake resistance. I wonder if we're anywhere near... I'm trying to say two things at once here. I'm wondering if our destination is anywhere around here. Speaking of which, destinations and such. Is there an Earth? Hold on. Is there... Can we see the Earth from here? That's definitely a sun. Oh, is that it? I think I see it. That's got to be way up there. I mean, that would only make sense, right? And this is a crater that I really don't want to go into. Oh my goodness. This... I'm wondering, how far away are we? We are not even halfway there. You know what? maybe we should just respawn this thing. I'm not even facing the right direction. Look at it, I'm going back where I came from. I should probably just reset this bad boy, not crash it next time, because you know how long it's going to take me to drive that far? I was looking at the map, before I went to the map there, I was looking at the crater that was in front of me and wait a second. That massive crater that's in front of me, is that one of these? If that's the case, then there's, yeah, a long ways to go. A lot of craters to navigate around. I know my destination is in this direction, but this experience today is not about the destination so much as it is about the journey and how we get there. And that is quite commonly how things seem to work out in my videos, isn't it? So we do all these stupid things, but it's always, here's the long-term goal, or here's how we're going to get there. It's not so much like most other people do in BeamNG, where it's just, okay, let's go crash into something and make some epic scene. No. We're more about wearing down the vehicle, putting it through a test, testing ourselves too, testing things out in a different way than most people do. And one could argue that it's not as exciting, but I think it's absolutely, especially for me, don't know about you guys, but for me, a lot more satisfying in the end. It's all about the journey, or something like that. I could go crash a car anytime. You can go crash a car anytime. Why would you want to watch cars crash? I mean, what you really need is to find something unique to do. Something that not everybody has already done. Now, that being said, am I the first one to play around on a moon? Probably not. I need to slow down again. I'm kind of forgetting and going to make the same mistake if I'm not careful. And I can't, with just the sky being black like that, because I can't see the stars, which is kind of accurate, by the way. I can't tell how far away things are. There's nothing to put things into perspective. Am I going to start drifting kind of sideways down this hill here? I have better grip on this rocky surface, for sure. I can feel it as soon as I get onto it. The sand, I just kind of spin the tires when I accelerate. Which, I think the last time I was playing around with sand, didn't I say the exact opposite? I was driving through the desert on Journey of the Long Road with Moon Gravity. When I was going through that sand there, I had better grip. Maybe this sand isn't deep like the other stuff is or something. Maybe this has the slippery property, but not the your vehicle sinks into it property. Are there different types of sand in this game? It would make sense if there's like a depth model mapping, whatever you'd call that, there. Okay. I see something. I don't know if you guys can see that. Something off in the distance. It might just be some rocks. But that's the most of anything at all I've seen yet. We'll do a little more driving here. Am I facing the right direction, though? Semi. Okay, it's kind of in the direction of where I saw that stuff, but I still think that's too far away to be what I saw. So, carrying on. I just thought, you know what, last time before I reset the vehicle, wasn't I pointed the wrong direction? And aren't I pointed the same direction as I was then? But no, it turns out I was mistaken, apparently. I must have been spinning out before I respawned. Can we see anything from up here? That would be kind of ideal. I think I'm going to have to cut through these craters. Should I just go right through the crater or try to straddle the in-between? So I think I need to head more... Oh, is that something? No, I think that's just another crater and the lighting in it. I think I'm just seeing a light spot. Like you can kind of see light spots in here. I think that's just throwing me off a little bit. I don't want to pick up too much speed here, but at the same time... Speed! Go! Coasting is boring. Just give her. What could possibly go wrong? Maybe I can get enough speed coming out of this crater to just fly to my destination. Line it right up and just fly right there. It's about the journey. If the journey means death, that's fine. I'm trying to slow down. My foot is on the brakes. As you can see, my wheels are lack of spinning. No spinny spin for these wheels. I think that's enough speed bled off. What's over crest number, whatever crest this is, insert number here. Nothingness. More lunar surface. I was kind of hoping, because like I said, I haven't driven out here. I was kind of hoping we'd have to go through a rock field or something. I mean, there's still time for that to happen. But that seemed like it was something that could frustrate me, you know, tap something the wrong way when I can't control the thing because there's no gravity, and boom, your vehicle's broken. And cue 800 attempts to get a quarter of the way across the map to some random UFO. I'm kind of curious though, is that a UFO? It kind of looks like it. I wonder if there's going to be some Easter egg there, like Journey to the Long Road, the UFO that was floating in the air. First time we came across it, we didn't know that thing would suck you up into the sky and, you know, then drop you to your death afterwards. That was a surprise. Okay. We're getting closer. We're going in generally the right direction. I would do this without looking at the map, but that would be probably becoming the most tedious thing ever as I wander around the lunar surface with no idea which direction I'm even facing. Well, I have a compass, but still. Oh, I see some rocks appearing over in the distance. Slightly to our right. That might be near this UFO. We might be getting close. We might be able to see it once we get over this ridge. Could we not? Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, here it comes. We're gonna get possibly some air here. We're very light feeling. No, not enough to get air. Alright, can we... Where do these rocks begin? Do we have to worry about hitting them? Oh, yeah, kinda. And there's our UFO. Oh, the rocks are here. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I need to steer. I can't slow down anymore, but I need to steer instead. I can only do one of those things at a time. Wow, that UFO is huge. I guess it's not a UFO anymore if it's no longer a flying object. Formerly UFO. But was it unknown when it was flying? No one knew of it, but if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, don't start with that stupid riddle. I had a supply teacher in elementary school that loved that. Oh my, this did not work out. He told that riddle, we had him several times, and no one ever understood his so-called joke. Can we check out this thing from another angle? I should really start bringing vehicles with all-wheel drive of some sort into moon gravity scenarios because, yeah, I can't do anything. Or at least traction control, that might help. Or it might be terrible, I don't know. Alright, I need to figure out a different way around this thing. I'd like to drive almost 360 degrees around this. But I feel like I've kind of gotten myself in a hole here. Can I get out? Yes. Okay. I wanted to kind of go to my right first, but I guess we're going around this thing this direction. There's no way I'm navigating all these rocks. The movement is so unpredictable. And I hit these little rocks like that, and it launches me. Oh, that's more than I wanted to launch. More than I anticipated. Oh, yeah, just bottom the car out. That's fine. There's nothing under there anyway, right? Not much, really. Woo! There's a better look at the bottom if you didn't, you know, already have enough of one. I feel like I'm on the boring side of the ship, though. Is this gonna flip me? No. Okay. I just don't have a good sense of how floaty we're gonna be when we hit a rock. I'd love to just absolutely send it here, but you'd think I'd bring some sort of more capable vehicle, right? But no, we just brought the Moonhawk because it has the word moon in it. Should have brought some sort of rover or even a dune buggy or something. You know, that would make sense. Because at least it's, you know, sandy conditions and possibly better traction and such. Nothing exciting on this rover from over here. All the rocks all over it make me wonder... Did all these rocks get stirred up, I guess, when it crashed here? Come on. Get those rear wheels on the ground. Front wheel drive would also be helpful here, wouldn't it? Because at least then I wouldn't be constantly having to counter steer too much. Okay. Is there any kind of Easter egg around this thing? Probably not. Oh, I see flashing red lights, though. Do you guys see those red lights? They're very faint. I don't think anything's under it. Can we drive up this lip, or is that way too small? What's with the red lights, though? They have power! Someone might be home. I don't think I can get... I have high-centered myself on the moon. That's wonderful. Do you think CAA is a thing out here? Can I call a tow truck? Yeah, we'll just send one from Earth. Hold on. I'm sure that's going to be in the budget. Turn. Come on. Turn. Turn. Okay, yeah. I mean, line it up. We're done with the turning thing. I can't keep it off the wall. Come on. Climb, 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 climb. Just a little bit more traction. Dang. Can I get down from here now without dying? At least if my vehicle lands upside down, it shouldn't get smushed completely. I think I can get a little bit more of a run at it this time. I don't want a lot of a run at it, though, because at this transition, I'm just going to bounce off the edge. Oh, I don't think I can keep it on. I can't keep it on. Nope. No, slow motion. Ah! I think as long as you don't land on our wheels, this thing will be perfectly fine. And back up. Upright. Off we go. Yeah, there's nothing down here. We have slightly dented our hood. Kind of messed up that corner a little bit, but it's all cosmetic. Well, that was the most anticlimactic video ever. Where are these lights actually coming from? Where can we just right inside the ship? Nothing's in here. Your lights are a lie. There's no Easter eggs. The most least exciting thing ever. This side looks easier to climb up, doesn't it? Can we? All right, hold on. We're doing some stuff right now. We're gonna go back to Earth gravity for the moment. I just want to see if we can drive around this now, just because why not? Yes, we're cheating with regular gravity now. But if you don't like it, that's too darn bad. The vehicle still might not be able to do it. Oh my goodness. Worst. Probably driver. Probably not vehicle, probably driver. Ever. Can I go back to getting a run at it like I was trying to before? Maybe this time I won't bounce off the edge. Now I've got to get my brain reaccustomed to regular gravity and stuff. Okay, we're up. Ow. Oh yeah, easy peasy. How many of you have driven on a UFO? Just on the outskirts of one. Woo! Oh yeah, that hurts a little bit more with regular gravity, doesn't it? That's not what I wanted. I wanted... It kind of reminds me with that bump on top, almost of the is it the Jupiter 2? I'm thinking Lost in Space here, that specifically the 1990s Matt LeBlanc movie. Okay. One last thing I want to do is just send it. Let's pick a vehicle that has some power, has some traction. I'm thinking maybe something like the Rock Basher here. Get a Rock Racer edition. I won't worry about giving it more power and such. But what I want to do, as soon as it loads, is just launch it off of here, see how far we can get it to go with moon gravity. We are going to switch it last second though, so we can get as much traction, as much speed built up as possible. So let's pause it here. Look at how compressed the suspension is. We're going to get launched back up as soon as I change the gravity, just based on the suspension compression, let alone the actual ramp that's in front of us. Alright, back on the throttle and resume. Whee! Is it going to land on its wheels, or is it going to land... Which way is it going to land? And if it lands on its wheels, do you think I can keep driving? Can I adjust the rotation a little bit? Oh yeah, no problem. I'm trying to use the controls to kind of... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hey! Flips! Whee! That's great. We found the bounciest vehicle ever. Well, note to self, if I ever decide to custom build a vehicle to drive on the moon, for some unknown reason, it doesn't need to have a crap ton of horsepower. And maybe consider the center of gravity a little bit more. Oh yeah. This could be classified as the world's longest crash. I like how it does almost no damage when it lands on its roof. We broke the light bar. That's about it. Just casually almost rolls back onto its wheels on its own. Okay, there's one more thing I wonder if we can try it. I'm getting super sidetracked here. We've gone completely off track of what we were here for. There's so many things. You know what? I've got more and more ideas by the second. You guys tune back in next time. We're going to do some stuff. We're going to do some exciting, hopefully, maybe exciting stuff. We'll find out. See you guys. Thanks for watching.